may have a couple of drinks, but I got one more thing to check off on this list. Referee Manny, if you don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is now a bull rope match.
Well, you can't have a Wild West wrestling show without a bull rope match, Tyler.
Well, JD Griffey.
Well, fellas, y'all enjoy.
JD Griffey just said we were going to have a pro wrestling match here, but Matthew Palmer clearly had something else in mind, and now we got a bull rope match for the prospect title.
As if tonight couldn't get any worse for JD Griffey. And you better believe Jamie Aller is somewhere throwing things at his TV right now.
Well, the last thing in the world you want is to be tied to the Texas Chainsaw, especially with that cowbell in the middle.
Well, JD Griffey, we've talked about in the past, he's trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's not trained in bull rope matches.
I don't know how much any of the Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is going to help.
MPX addicts, the rules for a bull rope match are simple. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, and the match can only be won by pinfall or submission.
Tyler, I think there's a good chance that we're going to have a new Prospectors champion here tonight. Huge kick from De La Cremosa.
Things are not looking great here for JD Griffey in his first defense of this prospect title. It's gone from bad to worse here by the second, as now this has turned into a Texas bull rope match. And JD Griffey is literally tied to the Texas Chainsaw.
Well, he's trying to escape, but he's not going to get far from De La Cremosa.
Well, there's not too much of a place to go here. As we got a little tug of war going on as De La Cremosa trying to pull the champion back in, but JD Griffey can't get himself counted out. No countouts, no disqualifications. Pinfall submission, the only ways to win this one.
And the headbutt from De La Cremosa sends Griffey back into the corner.
You got to think really the only hope here for our prospect champion is if he could somehow just get some kind of hold on De La Cremosa, bring him down to the mat somehow.
Griffey trying to go out there amongst the addicts. He's holding on to that guardrail for dear life.
What's going to give JD Griffey or the guardrail?
Back inside, and now several headbutts from De La Cremosa.
JD Griffey, we know, has plenty of very effective submissions in his arsenal, but in a situation like this, can he get one in on De La Cremosa?
I mean, I don't see how, especially with that bull rope tied around the wrist. But I know, Tyler, we have a lot of new addicts joining us every single week. The prospect title, for those unfamiliar, if you get 4 successful title defenses, you can then cash in for a shot. Wait a second. Only 2. You can cash in for a shot at the MPX Championship at any time. If Griffey is victorious here tonight, that would be his first title defense down, but of course he would still have 3 more to go.
It just kind of shows you how crushing it was a couple of weeks ago for brilliant Dylan Cavens. That was his 4th title defense against JD Griffey. Griffey taking that title away. Cavens not getting the chance to cash that prospect title in. He just needed that one more victory, but JD Griffey said, not tonight, and now it's JD Griffey looking to run the table here with those 4 defenses, but again, he's got a Texas Chainsaw stalking him, and they're tied together by a bull rope.
And De La Cremosa with his hands around the head and throat of Griffey, but Griffey had that poke to the eye.
Oh, JD Griffey not doing anything he can here to try to get in control. The second this match was announced, the first thing that came to mind to me was, at least in this situation, he doesn't have to worry about De La Cremosa having a weapon. Now they're literally tied together with a weapon in the middle.
But Griffey taking control here.
JD Griffey's got that cowbell in hand. You're going to put it to good use.
Griffey using the cowbell as a weapon against the skull of Sky De La Cremosa.
They get all legal in a situation like this. No laws against that in a bull rope match.
Of course, Matthew Palmer making his presence felt here tonight.
Was this the last thing on the checklist? I think that's what he said, right? Is he done with that list? It looks like he's about done for the night.
I'm not sure. I've not seen the checklist of Matthew Palmer. Who knows? Anything could be added to it. He might add commentary to the list and come out here and take your spot.
I'm not sure if he could sit upright anymore. He barely walked out here successfully. Must have been drinking with the poker players earlier.
It's Griffey and De La Cremosa still on the outside. Nothing the referee can do about it. Again, no disqualifications, no countouts.
Well, J.D. Griffey, now he's getting into the Western theme a little bit. Putting the hat on. Well, oh, wait a minute. De La Cremosa, though, right back to life.
And De La Cremosa getting a second wind here. These guys have been on the outside for a long time now. Now, they do have to win it in the ring.
And don't have to worry about being counted out, however. But, again, yeah, you can't win it out on the floor, but you can sure do some damage. What is De La Cremosa's digging under the ring for something. This kendo stick now in the hand. It is as if the cowbell, the bull rope wasn't enough. De La Cremosa finding more weapons to put to use here. And can't be disqualified.
All referee Travis Trueborn can do is look on. This De La Cremosa, what's he looking for now?
You got me.
He wants a weapon that's not attached to that bull rope.
What more does he need?
Meanwhile, Griffey back to his feet. Sky doesn't realize it. Oh, now he does. Griffey, that kendo stick.
Is it a bowling ball?
When was bowling invented? Was bowling around in the Old West? I think so. As Griffey choking De La Cremosa with that kendo stick. And now Griffey with the bowling ball.
J.D. Griffey. He said at the start of this one he just wanted to have a pro wrestling match here. Of course, everything changed when Matthew Palmer came out here with that clipboard and the checklist.
Well, De La Cremosa getting back to his feet, stalking Griffey. Doesn't care about that bowling ball in the hands of the prospect champion.
Oh,
he just dropped it on his foot.
He dropped it on his own
barefoot.
foot.
Griffey comes out here, keep in mind, with no shoes or boots on.
He might have broke a toe.
I mean, there's a reason why most guys wear wrestling boots.
Look, Sky into the cover. And only able to get two.
Look, Griffey could have broken some toes there. Maybe a foot.
I didn't see exactly where he dropped the ball, but you can see the pain that he was in. And Sky De La Cremosa here taking full advantage of the situation, trying to get this prospect title away from J.D. Griffey.
Right now, De La Cremosa looks like, low blow from Griffey.
There you go, nothing the referee. You can see referee Travis Trueborn throwing his hands up. Nothing he can do about it. And now this is where J.D. Griffey can really excel. He's got De La Cremosa down on the mat, only able to get two there.
Griffey looking to redeem set 6 here tonight after Man suffered a loss against Jesse Funaki earlier.
But he did win at poker. It wasn't a total loss.
I think he cheated at poker.
I did not see that. They were right in front of us. I didn't see him cheating.
But Griffey up on that turnbuckle, but De La Cremosa yanking Griffey off that top rope with that the bull rope.
But I think he pulled Griffey, though, down. I think he landed on De La Cremosa, though, coming down. I think Sky did some damage to himself in the process.
Referee checking on both competitors. As Sky De La Cremosa might be a death by stereo away from taking that prospect title.
They're looking to make J.D. Griffey a one-and-done prospect champion.
And clothesline at Griffey. Griffey back up.
Ran right over J.D. Griffey.
That forearm to the back of the head. Sky now, Saito suplex. And Griffey might be out. He might be down for the count. This is again De La Cremosa.
But Sky making sure he's got that cowbell close to him as he's pulling on the rope. Again, that's tied to JD Griffey. What is...
Oh, look at that. Wait a second.
Oh, no.
He just crotched Griffey. Griffey got crotched with his own hand. Oh, but Griffey lured him in.
Look, he's got
Look at
the
that triangle.
Lacrimosa. He's got the other leg hooked in. He's gonna choke out the Texas Chainsaw.
And now that cowbell. Can De La Cremosa survive? Those elbows at the top of the head.
Oh, now he's tying the rope, wrapping the rope around the head of Sky De La Cremosa.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got this triangle choke locked. Referee checking the arm. That's it.
Griffey retains the prospect title.
Here is your winner, and still MPX Prospect Champion, Shady JD Griffey.
And JD Griffey victorious in his first prospect title defense.
One down.